Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Bryce the Baron, and last time we earned the Steam achievement Protector of the Valley. So, in our hunt for fame, today we're going to be getting the Steam achievement Local Legend for completing the Community Center. If you haven't seen the previous videos in this series, make sure to click the card right here, and subscribe to see future videos in this series. So, the first thing we need to do is head to bed, and sleep till the 5th. Then we need to walk over towards town, and then enter town from the bus stop after 8 o'clock. You'll get this cutscene with Lewis. In that cutscene, he's explaining the status of the Pelican Town Community Center, and that, unfortunately, because he's a lazy mayor, he's not actually going to be doing anything about it. So what you need to do is come and read this plaque, and then head home, and go to bed. The next morning you need to come out and read your mail. You'll get this lovely letter from Rasmodius, and you need to go down to the Wizard's Tower and see him. You'll get this fun cutscene, and then what you can do is you can go to your inventory, you'll see this tree, and it'll show you the different things you need for each different bundle in every room. One important tip I can give to you guys is that if you go into your inventory, you can watch this tree here while I do this. If I were to hover over sap, you'll notice nothing happens, but if I'm to hover over dandelion, you'll see it pulsating. That means that a dandelion is an item that I need to donate to the community center. So, the way I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to be using the CGB Cheats menu, going to Advanced, and getting the different rooms by just clicking these boxes, but I'm going to be going over what items you need and how you can get that kind of item. The first room is the crafts room. Now this one just requires different forageables, whether that's seasonal forageables or forageables from special locations. Then we need to come inside and head to bed. So for completing the crafts room, this bridge becomes repaired. So you can now go into the quarry and you can get, for instance, some gems, you can get ores and, rocks. The next room that we're going to be completing is the pantry. So the things you need for the pantries are crops, a few animal products, and so you're just going to want to be making sure that you're growing some different kinds of crops and eventually getting animals for your farm. So I'm just going to check that, and we're going to head to bed. This is one of the more substantial rewards you get from completing any room. This reward gives you this nice, lovely greenhouse. So what this greenhouse does is it allows you to grow crops from any season at any season. So this is mostly impactful because you can grow crops at the winter. The next room that we're going to be covering is the fish tank. This room is pretty difficult, but what you're really going to want to be doing is just fishing in every different kind of location, ocean, river, or lake, at all times of day in both sun and rain during each season. So we're going to check that and then head inside to sleep. Now, in my humble opinion, I think that this is unfortunately one of the least rewarding rooms in the community center. So if we head up towards the mountain, we'll get this cutscene from Willy, where he's explaining that there used to be a glittering boulder here, but now it's gone, and most importantly, he'll give you a copper pan. As fun as this copper pan might look, unfortunately, you need a spot to be able to do this at. Yep, there's not a single one in this giant lake. This makes carrying around this pan pretty much just a waste of inventory space, because instead of running to every body of water to hope to find 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 of one kind of ore, you could just go to the mines. You can get ore so much faster that way. The next room that we're going to be doing is the boiler room. Now this one has to do with getting in the mines, getting mines forageables, metal bars, and monster drops. So I'm just going to be clicking that one, and we're going to head to bed. Now this is another one of the substantial rewards. So if you come over to the bus stop and head up past the bus, you'll see that we have some mine carts. Now these can take you to the mines. They can take you to town. They can take you over to the quarry if you've already unlocked it. And it can take you back to the bus stop. So this is just a pretty convenient fast travel. The next room that we're going to be doing is the bulletin board. Now this is the hardest room to do in Stardew Valley because it requires so many random things. It requires cooked goods, animal products, crops, fish, geodes, you name it. It just requires random things, and so that just makes it really difficult to keep track of. That's why that helpful tip about your inventory that I showed you earlier is really helpful. So I'm just going to click that one, and we're going to head to bed. If you go to your inventory and go to social, you'll see that I've only met 2 people. If you have met a lot of other people in town, they will actually gain hearts with you for completing this bundle. Like I think Emily gets 2 full hearts with you for completing this bundle. So I would highly recommend at least talking to everyone in town before you complete this bundle. The last bundle we're going to be completing is the vault. Arguably the easiest one to do because it just requires you to get about $40,000 and then just go and pay the Junimos. Now this reward is pretty substantial because if we head over towards the bus stop and then you just come up here and we'll see Pam at the bus. You just need to buy a ticket for $500 and she will take you to the Calico Desert. This place unlocks you a few things. First of all, you get some of these forageables that you might need for the pantry. It unlocks the Oasis, which is just another shop. It unlocks the Desert Trader, who has some pretty interesting wares in his store. And it unlocks you the Skull Caverns, assuming you have done the other prerequisite to be able to go inside. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any fun video ideas, submit those down in the comments below, and I hope you have a fantastic day.